Hey, what up? Happy Wednesday, combined assault calm night. Rookie with the first. Hey, Stan, lick my shoe. Hello, everybody. How we all doing? You have a good first half of your week? We're almost there. We're close. Hold. Huh. That is not what you want when you're trying to sign on to SOCOM II Assault. I'll tell you what. Wait. It said disconnected, but here I am. Not very disconnected, if you ask me. Almost. Almost. How you doing, like my shoe? Oh, disconnected. They better not be playing with me here. Hey, Tyler. Alright, we got Fault, which is a great Kickstarter for any room. Hello, Rutger. Hello, hello. Hey, I will be right back. Man, this Fault is taking a long time to load in, huh? If I get disconnected again, oh, like I got something in the wrong pipe. It's annoying. Ooh, we must be loading the map from the literal ground up. I can build a map faster than okay. I can I can enroll in computer arts programs, start their classes, finish their classes, learn how to build maps, and then build a map all before this is even finished because it's just taking so long. If this doesn't work out, we're playing Until Dawn. I'll tell you that right now. The game. We're not playing Until Dawn. That's just too damn long. They must be loading some pretty good shit. Good God. Are you sure you're not a spoof server meant to distract idiots for long hours? Guys, we're almost in. Just a few more minutes, I'm sure. Hey. And I got an and I got an error. Well, we'll give her one more shot. Must be loading an absolute 1080p HD. Super 1080p HD. My controller turned off. We waited so long. I have to restart again because my controller wasn't on. If I start my controller after I open up the emulator, oh, it does not like that. No, it don't. If this doesn't work, we're playing Until Dawn. I'm warning you. Consider this a warning, SOCOM Combined Assault. Community Night. October 23rd, 2024. Don't mess with me. Oh, no! We'll see if that makes a difference. I said no to the 1080i. 480p? I forget what it is. But I said no. Let's see if the game looks terrible. Do they always look so grainy? I don't remember. This looks bad. Ah, it might be making a difference. I can't be certain. Maybe I am on a spoof server. It's a fake. It's a fraud. So this entire stream is meant to be SOCOM loading. That's what it's meant to be. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I don't know what you guys are here for. Dakakith Blanky. Hello. Blanky. Blanky must be the reason why we're having loading issues. Oh, we loaded in. Blanky is the reason why it's working. Ah!
have breached the perimeter.
Oh, this is a big map. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't. How you doing, Blanky? You can do this on your own, but everyone knows nobody likes to be alone. So get on the floor and grab somebody. We're having a white trash party. I'm just glad we're here. Just happy to be a part of this. You're dead. Lick my shoe. You're dead. Your days are numbered. I'm coming for you. Lick my shoe like, oh shit. I lost that eraser, now he's dead. Can't leave me alone. Big mistake. Tyler, I'm dead because you left me alone. You just let me wander about like that? Big mistake. All is well, Blanky. Oh, Blanky went from YouTube to Twitch in the blink of an eye. How are you doing? Oh, all is well for you. You know how these big maps get. I need like a bell or something on. You need to leave like a bell on me, you know? That way when I'm out of your view, you at least know where I am. Tim! Hey, Tim!
The SEALs have been eliminated. Mercenaries win. The mercenaries have breached the perimeter.
Alright. Round 2. Take 2. Round 2 of 9. Right? Right. Alright, you better keep an eye on me. Don't let me wander. If I die, that's your ass. Well, you know what they should have done? This should be breachable. For the large map, this should be breachable. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone over there? Can I get my camera to like go through? Eh.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
Oh. There's no agreement for me to protect you. It's a one-way street. You protect me. However, now that you're dead and you can't protect me, if I die, it's your fault. All your fault. Tyler, how do you let this happen? Damn it, Tyler. You had one job. You. Crawling all over the world. Crawling all over the world. He's like side crawling, which is actually terrifying. Hope you don't get good at that. Hope you don't get good at that. Just start side crawling. She's doing that earlier. She was playing with the music instrument while I was on the couch, and I baby girl likes music. I lost sight of you again. God damn it! You lost sight of me, and then you died. The takeaway here should be we should not lose sight. If you lose sight of me, one of us is going to die. That is the takeaway.
The seals have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
Unbelievable. All right. We always go together. We go together and die together. That's right. You should have like a rope tied around my waist, and you just hold on to the rope.
The seals have breached the perimeter.
Ugh. Uh-oh. That man's dead. We got him! Joint effort. Red Rover, you cannot come over. Out through the door. Ah! Good God. Good God, and do a little slide. Bend down, touch your toes, and just glide up the center of the dance floor. Good job, Tyler. Oh, there's a Charlie in here! Tyler, you let me out of your view. No one to blame but yourself. No one to blame but yourself, Tyler. How did you allow me to run off like that?
The seals have been eliminated.
Does anyone know what the movie it is where a guy says, if I go down, you follow him. If he goes down, you follow me? Before a gunfight? Ah, let's Google it. Ugh. It appeared nobody has any clue what the hell you're talking about. Tyler, you did avenge my death. I appreciate it. We must be playing with a teabag clan. Oh my God. So I was playing Fortnite yesterday? Okay. Dumpster Dog, are you here? I was playing Fortnite yesterday. And I was just kind of like playing around. I wasn't like playing I wasn't playing very seriously yet. Dumpster Dog. I wasn't playing very seriously yet. And I ran into a Restored Reels, and I got knocked by a team who was like really trying. And they started like dancing on me and teabagging me, and I'm like, Dumpster Dog? I'm like, you have one job, and it's to reboot me. Don't mess this up. So Dumpster Dog goes, he gets my card. He gets my card. And I'm just like, go here. Go to this place, reboot me here. And what does he do? Drives erratically one of the players who had knocked me jumped into the back of his vehicle, which wasn't a big deal because they weren't doing anything, but they jumped in the back of his vehicle.
The mercenaries have breached the perimeter.
Are these some... Oh my god, these nades! Those nades! Oh my god. So he panics. The player jumps in his vehicle, he panics. And the player's just in the back of his truck, so it's not really a big deal. And then they switch to the passenger seat, and he freaks out and he jumps out of the car, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stay in your car. I'm like, he's not doing anything. Stay in your car. And then he tries Iron Man flight kitting away and just immediately gets shot out of the sky and gets killed. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, I messed up. I'm like, yeah. Rav. Hey, Rav. You can't be talking about our dog. No, it's a different side of Dumpster Dog. You got one of them. I got all of them. I got both of them at least. I got two of them. Failed Fortnite driving school. They're like, sir, you are never going to get a license. Oh, there's a new episode of Agatha All Along tonight. My wife and I caught up. And there was a scene where they were actually flying brooms. And they were like, every one of them was kind of like nervous and scared. But then Aubrey Plaza's character like actually did a witch's laugh. I'm like, that's incredible. She nailed it. SpongeBob or Fortnite. Yeah. Ugh. I like how he's just like, I'm not happy that I team killed him, but I will use his body. Harry Potter. Oh my god. I saw a report. So for anybody who doesn't know, there's a Harry Potter TV series. Or not TV, but you know, like episodes. Probably going to be like HBO Max or something. I actually don't know where it's coming. But there's going to be a Harry Potter show. With episodes and all that good stuff. And I was saying, like, because there's a lot of people who are critical. They're like, oh, why are they going to do that? The movies were perfect. Which I agree, the movies were fantastic. But I was like, what if the shows go more in depth? I'm like, wouldn't that be cool? If the show is just more in depth and just has more to it. And then I got a report. They're like, oh, the Harry Potter TV show, the Harry Potter show is going to be more in depth with the story and everything. I'm like, ha, there we go. That's... I'm excited. What? So what's wrong with that? Oh, moving her. I thought you meant like whipping her head around. Rookie, the next time you see my baby, she's probably going to be rolling so crazy, she's probably going to knock you down like a bowling pin. I thought they would make a movie based on the Broadway show because that is based on Harry Potter's kids. That would be weird. Hey, Mike. Do you ever just sit at home after a long day with a glass of wine and listen to some Creed? No, but I'm going to be honest with you, that sounds fantastic. Ow! Damn it. That sounds pretty good. You'll say don't get in front of her, she'll roll over you, then I will and say ow. Just don't do it in front of a flight of stairs, good sir. Based on the Broadway show, because that is based... Oh, so you're saying you thought that the show would have been based off of, So are you saying you would have expected the show would have actually been based on like Harry Potter after the movies? So based on his kids? Guys, I'm now a host. You're the hostess with the mostest. Hey, did somebody resub? Because my sub count went up. Thank you, secret subscriber. I appreciate you. I would expect anything, a show or a movie based on the kids. Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's gonna just be, you know, just like the movies but in the show form. The show format. Or at least that's what it sounded like. I'm host of SOCOM II right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what do I do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
The seals have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
Stay out! Stay out of my house! 7 and 5, basically the best player in their lobby. Say hello to my little friend. Devil's Road Convoy. Convoy. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Arthur, I have a plan. We're gonna go to spawn point 2. No, 1. Spawn point 1. Arthur, I have a plan. Where are all the new SOCOM games? I can't find them. The last one I found was SOCOM 4, and that came out in 2011. Oh, you must have misplaced them, Rob Nero, because they're there somewhere. Tyler loves Convoy. I'm going up Sunday. Are you going to your nephew's tournament? There's a tournament? There's a tournament of some kind on Sunday? I was previously unaware of this. Are we going to that? When is the tournament? Is it Sunday morning or something? I was elected to lead, not to read. I was elected to lead, not to read. What are they talking about? 41 is suck. Ah, Burka 19. This here is the ducky. You got a copy on my pig pen? Come on. I'll text Deeps. Alright. Well, I'm sure I haven't, but it works for me. Hey, I'll be right back. Yeah, 10-4 Pigpen, for sure, for sure. My golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown, come on. Oh, God. Where's Pimp My Ride when you need one? Oh, no, was it the hiccups? That'd be bad. If I have the hiccups, nobody's gonna have a good time. The cow, then the triangle. What? Oh, really? Time to say hi. It's fun on 5 sides. Meet the animals. Beat the drum. Breaker 19, Breaker 19. This is the bear in the air. Also, Lyle. Wall is calling rubber jerk and a rattling piece of black scrap out your side door. Come on. Are you guys just coming up with these, or are these references to a movie? How are you guys doing this? This has to be references. There's no way you guys are just coming up with this stuff. These are too good. Okay, okay, good. No, that makes me feel better because I was just like, what is this from? Smokey and the Bandit. What is this from? Oh, does that movie also have that convoy song? We got a big old convoy rocking through the night. Ain't she a beautiful sight? God, I used to love that song. Convoy. Tyler's referencing the song and Dumpster's referencing the movie. Okay, it is cool. Convoy. I'm locked out. Let me. I can plant to C4. Let me in. Holy Jesus! Did I just shoot him right in the face? Oh my God! I shot him right in the face. You gentlemen need to forgive Razor, for he knows not what he do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore I did not know that I would come to be my father's evil seed and do these evil deeds. Mama had a baby and its head popped off, 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 head popped off. But they didn't want me anymore, so next thing you know, I'm getting dropped off, 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 getting dropped off. Ring, 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 and doorbell, and next door neighbors on their front porch, 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 their front porch. They didn't want me neither, so put me on the neighbor's lawn. My great uncle Edna and Charles, 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 Edna and Charles. They were the ones who were left in charge. My elementary used to gang up on me, sing this song, sing this song, sing this song, sing this song. Went a little something like Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Daddy had a Satan spawn, Satan spawn. Mama, why do they keep saying this? I just don't understand, understand. And by the way, where's my dad? Father, please forgive me, for I know not what I do. I just never had a chance to ever. What? Jesus Christ. Is there another guy? Or was that the first guy? Oh my God. Eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, in a short while to get there. Eastbound and run on bandit run. He didn't grow up in the late 70s, early 80s like some of us. I didn't exist yet. Tyler, me too. I zoned out when you started singing. I came back to reality and can't zone out now. Nope, can't zone out now. You can't. Came back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Sign me up for battle? I'm a grown man. I quote the Bible and you break an M&M. Well, I obviously broke into something that's a little more popular with the children these days. I was alive when the Convoy movie came out in theaters. Dumpster Dog was like, I'm here for this experience. I'm gonna be... He was first in line. Got bombed like I was in Vietnam. Two people on that ass crack. Oh! Da 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 da. But I don't think Eminem has schools for kids like Jesus does. Not yet, he doesn't. But when he does, I'll enroll. I'm looking for higher education, Rav. My mom can recite a lot of books. That's a lot of reciting. She recites them often to prove to me she isn't losing her marbles. That would prove to me that she is. I'd be like, crazy as shit. You will enroll yourself, not your kid. It says, no, I will be like that meme. Hello, fellow children. How about that M&M class today? I'll be an honor roll student for the first time in my life. In the Greek alphabet? Jesus. I was on the phone with the doctor's office recently when I was at work. And we were doing like the phonetic stuff of like spelling out, you know, like A for alpha, yada yada. And like I forgot some of them, so I started like making stuff up. I'm like, I should really learn that alphabet. And she laughed. She lost everything else but her mind. Well, at least she had the mind. Avid user of the lottery ticket. Is there a story behind that? I'm gonna take Eminemography. Eminemography. I'll pass with flying colors. My pledge of martial allegiance. It's called the NATO call letters. Is that actually what it is? We don't smoke marijuana in Muscogee, and we don't take our trip on LSD. We don't burn our drop cars down the main street. We like living right and being free. Would I steer you wrong?
The seals have been eliminated.
I feel like that's a trick question. Merle Haggard. No. So DeAndre Hopkins traded to the Chiefs. I'm excited to hear people start losing their mind like, the Chiefs acquired DeAndre Hopkins. How ridiculous is that? What an amazing receiver. Not realizing that there's probably a reason why he was on the trade block. It's like every veteran receiver the Patriots acquired over the past like 10, 15 years. We're like, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm getting Joey Galloway. This guy's amazing. Then it's like, yeah, he was amazing like 5 years ago. Now it's just a shell. How about the cost of a fifth as evidence he's garbage? Oh yeah, only a fifth. The Raiders and the Titans are in the race for a #1 pick. How unbelievable is that? Oh yeah, and the Raiders... Wait, oh no, the Browns. Wait, it was the Browns who had Amari Cooper and they traded him to the Bills, right? It's actually kind of wild when you look at it objectively. Amari Cooper traded to the Bills. Devontae Adams traded to the Jets. Do you think the Bills are sitting there like pissed? Do you think the Bills are, like so Devontae Adams? I think he's probably overrated. He was like super good even as recently as like a year ago. Maybe he'll be good again, who knows? Maybe he hasn't fallen off, but he hasn't been good recently. But if you're the Bills, are you sitting there with Amari Cooper and you're like, you're fucking kidding me, Devontae Adams was available? Yeah, Amari Cooper, like the Bills media, I was saying, they're like, the Bills got their number one receiver. Oh, we got our guy. As Fred would say, we got our guy. But exactly, it's it's like if he's so good, why is he on his 4th or 15? DeAndre Hopkins, if he's so good, why was he traded for only a 5th? And is also now on. So DeAndre Hopkins, he was the Texans and then the Cardinals. And now the Chiefs. No, Texans, Cardinals, Titans, and now the Chiefs, right? So now D-Hop is on his 4th team. I don't follow football, but I find it strange you would fight for #1 pick when there's so many positions, but I guess they would draft an important position. It's almost always quarterback, Rav. So it's not that they fight for the #1 pick, but some teams kind of see the writing on the wall. Like, let's say the Titans, for example, you know, they're saying that they're like, we have a team that is dramatically underperforming, and we have assets that we can trade for some value. And they're like, so if we keep these assets, we just have valuable assets that we're doing nothing with, like, because we're just going down, like, we're not winning, we're bad. They're like, so we're gonna be in the top 5 draft picks anyways, so might as well trade the high value position, that the high value players that you have, get something back for them that you can use in the draft, and at the same time you're actually getting closer to having the #1 draft pick. If you don't get the #1 draft pick, you're getting closer to having the #1 draft pick, which just gives you the pick of the litter. QB is typically the #1 pick, of course. Usually the first few are quarterback. Sometimes it's like a super talented, like sometimes it's a super talented wide receiver, sometimes it's like a super talented lineman. Correct. I know some teams will throw games to get a better chance for a first pick. Well, that's actually a funny, like, thing. Rookie and I listened to this podcast called Patriots Unfiltered. It's for the Patriots, but they're really objective, which is really good. And they're like no team tanks. They're like, tanking is from the top down. Tanking is done by like the general manager and the head coach. The players don't tank. Because players are playing for their jobs, they're playing for their financial lives. So players are always working their ass off because they have nothing to gain by tanking. But the general manager and the head coach, if they're trying to tank, they trade away players or they sit players, you know, they mismanage the roster. But yeah, I would definitely say that the probably like the Raiders, oh my god, imagine being a Raiders fan. They had the highest of hopes, even just a few years ago. We're just gonna head up through here because we saw no action. Being a Raiders fan would be almost as bad as being a Cowboys fan. The Cowboys fan, they're disillusioned to thinking they've been #1 team, America's team forever. When in reality, they've just been terrible forever. They've been terrible since like the 1990s. they occasionally have like these little teasers where they're like, oh yeah, we're good again. We got Dak Prescott. We got our guy. And then Dak Prescott is one of those quarterbacks who, it's like he's good enough to make you guys think you have a chance, but you don't have a chance. You know? Unfortunately, that might be Joe Burrow. You know, Joe Burrow, a quarterback who's very talented, but actually, no. I have a better example because I think Joe Burrow can win a Super Bowl, and I'd like to see him do it. Kyle Shanahan. Now, he is the perfect example of a person. He's the head coach of the 49ers, for anyone who doesn't know. Highly regarded as a super great offensive mind, but that dude just cannot win a Super Bowl. He just cannot do it. That man is cursed. He mismanages. He makes dumb play decisions. He could be leading the Super Bowl by 10 points with 2 minutes to go, and he'll fumble it. Did I get him? I didn't get the kill credit. Jerry Jones has been going on local. Oh yeah, he's been fighting with the host. Yeah. Imagine if your team did that. You're sitting there and you're like listening to the radio, and you're listening to the radio, you're like, oh yeah, Jerry Jones weekly radio interview, whatever, and then he's sitting there like threatening the guy because he's asking like legit questions. My god. I think Shanahan has lost every Super Bowl. I had a lead in three. In the fourth for all of them. Yeah, unbelievable. Like, being a Niners fan has to be the biggest tease. They literally have like Brock Purdy's not even a bad quarterback. A lot of people call him a bad quarterback, but I've watched Brock Purdy make good plays, especially with like the super talent that he has around him. He's more than good enough for the talent that he has around him. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey's hurt. They have a lot of injured players actually. They're like their team's in shambles because of injury. Oh! Oh my god. Imagine if I shot slightly faster and did an exchange. That'd been sick. I remember the conspiracy theory like 3 to 5 years ago where people were saying the Cowboys were going to win the Super Bowl because they are America's team, which is dumb, I think, because you need to convince all the which is dumb because you need to convince all the owners to lose. Oh man. Fat Thor is out for the year for the Niners. Kittle? Is that Kittle? Is he Fat Thor? Oh, Ayuk. Oh my god. Oh, I saw a video earlier. I saw not a video, but just more of like a just somebody who was talking. Maybe it was on Twitter. I don't remember where I saw it. But they were talking about how, God, that's annoying, the vehicle. They were talking about how all the big value receivers that the Patriots pursued and how they're, like, terrible. Like, Brandon Ayuk's out for the year, but he wasn't doing well before that. Wasn't he, like, terrible his first... He might have had one decent game, but every game before that he was dreadful. Is that right? DeAndre Hopkins hasn't been very good. Calvin Ridley hasn't been very good. All the receivers who got big money that the Patriots pursued, but they didn't go. They went elsewhere and got big money. They've been terrible. He's been horrible. Yeah, Fat Thor. I saw a picture earlier. I saw a video earlier. Somebody was mocking Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel was walking by them on the field, and Deebo Samuel, he had like it almost looks like a gut, but you know it's muscle because Deebo Samuel is like extremely crazy, talented, and he's like sick, you know. So you know, like it was either like a muscle belly, or it might have even been ab protectors. you know, like rib protectors. It was one of those two because even though I think Deebo Samuel is overrated, I still think he's extremely talented. Like, he's a receiver that you throw in the backfield. He's a better running back, honestly, than either receiver. He's a widely talented running back. He has more skills out of the backfield than he does lining up at receiver, you know? He can just do more. But he's like a sick, muscular, bulky guy. And somebody was like, the video was just making fun of him, like telling him to like put down the hamburger or something. And I was just like, I'm like, this guy is so goddamn stupid. I'm not even defending Deebo Samuel, but you look at him and you're just like, this dude is just, yeah, he's fat. Okay, yeah, you're telling me Deebo Samuel is like fat? I didn't know they added lighting skills in the NFL. Lighting? What? What? Lightning? Like Thor? Lightning. We need some of that lightning. Okay. Where do I get these lightning skills? Sorry, I forgot the end. You better be sorry. Rav, what are you gaming? What are you playing? I was messing around earlier on my phone, playing Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. I was just like seeing how it ran on my phone, and I was thinking, so I'm running around in the mall, and I have it playing Resident Evil music because that's one of the options in Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and they had the Resident Evil 2 remake song from the finale. There's two sides to every story. Something in a blaze of glory. Go, you know, whatever. But my point is, that's like a song that was made for Resident Evil 2 remake, I think. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, this is a really good song. And then it made me think of the other day when you're talking about video game music that's just really good. War group, Jesus. Do you think he like moved bushes? Now he's in that bush, maybe? Which electrician line? Oh my god, Rookie. So what was it? Okay, so Rookie, you didn't see the Patriots Jags game. When I was flipping over to get the game going before it started, when I was flipping to the channel before the start, I noticed that Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura When Nature Calls were playing back to back at the same time. And when the game ended, I was obviously pretty annoyed at how bad the defense and whatnot played. I looked over and both of those movies were over. I'm like, god damn it. I'm like, would have been better off watching that. I'm an electrician. Y'all light work. I'm an electrician. Y'all light work. Video game music is so underrated. It is pretty underrated, but I also feel like, you know, I feel like within the past, I don't know, maybe what, 10, 15 years, I feel like video game music has almost crossed a line where it's become like in line with like regular good music, where previously, and maybe I'm wrong, But previously, I feel like game music was like more video gamey. You know, like you got your SOCOM music, you got your Resident Evil music, do. You know, it's like it's not like actual music. It's like video game styled music. But now it's like a lot of them have like legit music and lyrics and stuff. FSU, hey, Private Pile. This ain't pretend, it's you. I make believe. I put in 12 hours of video game this week and still playing Wargroove. I feel like that's not a problem, but I think I'm almost done with it. Oh, okay, so Wargroove is a game that has an ending. Granted, they should have made more maps like this one because it's a masterpiece. I totally agree. I love Devil's Road. You need to make a music channel in Discord so I can spam. I'll just make a Rav's video game music spam. Hey, can I get a oh yeah? Wish they would make a new SOCOM game. Oh my god, right? Stupid Sony. There are a few things in life more disappointing than Sony. No vocal songs is great. No like just music, right? No lyrics. Yeah, no, those are good. I was at work the other day and I kept listening to Odess Until Dawn, the original Until Dawn's entry intro music, because that's just so good. That it's just so Until Dawn, you know, it's synonymous with Until Dawn. And the remake, so I was like comparing the two, you know, I was just like, I kept listening to one. I was like, Odess is absolutely perfect for the game of Until Dawn. It's just so perfect. And then the remake one, I was like, maybe I need to listen to it a few times because maybe Odess didn't hit as hard the first few times, and then it just started really fitting the game the more I understood the game. I don't know, man. I think there's literally no way you could have ever swayed away from Odess and not be a failure for that. You know, I feel like Odess just ended up being the absolutely most perfect encapsulation of Until Dawn, and there's just nothing that could replace it. Oh, was on the 64 main theme was made for the game. You mean the da 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 da? You mean that? Na 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 na. Ba da burr, ba da burr, ba 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 da. I literally have 007. Nope, that's a bad grenade. Skyfire? I think it's Skyfire. I have literally loaded on my PC for my PS2 emulator that I could fire up at a moment's notice. You posted in Discord. So is it that song? Na 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 na. Burr, 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 burr. Yeah, that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, like that. So that's kind of what I meant when I was saying, like, maybe I didn't notice when music changed from that and like Zelda music, Resident Evil music, where it was maybe I didn't notice when music changed from this, you know, that music, so quiet. That music. That's bad. These are not the best examples. Maybe I just didn't notice when they changed from being just like almost like I could be out somewhere and I could hear it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a video game song. I may not like maybe I wouldn't know what it's from, but you recognize that's a video game. That's a song for a video game. At some point, it changed from that to being like legitimate music. Yeah, Ocarina of Time, absolutely. I have this on my PC. Yeah. Just so much good music, you know. But at some point, it crossed over for being like recognizably as recognizable music, game music. It went from that to being like almost like something you'd hear on the radio, and you wouldn't think that it was a made for a game like Resident Evil 2 remake. Resident Evil 2 remake, the song from that, or even like Oh Death, or that song from The Quarry I sent you. Keep it playing. Keep it. You want me to keep playing that song, Private Pile? Can you guys still hear it? Now they add vocals, but there are still plenty. Yeah, oh, I know. But I feel like at some point they changed over. Yes, awesome. No. 'Yankee player for men. I'm in my car with a surround sound on break. Oh, awesome. How's work going, Kyle? Oh, that was that whole song. I'll go get her. I'll be right back. Gonna go and rescue baby. I got baby. He's reaching for the controller. She's like, let me show you how it's done. John Deere's busy, but good. That's good. At least it's good.
The mercenaries have successfully protected the convoy. Mercenaries win.
Mm-mm. 100% hit percentage? 4 shots, 4 kills. What the deal? She's in her gaming position. Bracing. She's bracing herself for gaming. Sure. How about we get you? Better.
Green up, boys.
Oh no! She almost made me exit the game. She has been rolling. Oh god, if she presses triangle now, she actually kicked me out. She has been rolling. She rolls faster than most people walk. Oh, baby hands on the controller. So my hands are over her hands. Yeah, she has her hands on my controller. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just killed that guy. Ah! I pressed circle thinking that was my changed fire rate of my gun. So the media is claiming the new COD game campaign is going to be long, which I... Well, so Rav, what I heard is it's going to be longer than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remake, which was only like 5 hours. Like, that's what I heard, is that it's going to be longer. Which is just literally like the easiest cop-out. You'd be like, we told you the game was longer, and it's like an hour longer. Modern Warfare 3, oh, that's what I meant, Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, like, that's what I heard, is that it's just longer than the previous Call of Duty, which is a freaking joke. The weasel word, yeah, exactly. It's literally those words that they use to answer your question, but they're not giving you the answer you actually want. Like, weasel word is the best way of saying it, you know? It's like COD fans were sick of short games. Modern Warfare 3 was only 3-hour campaign. You know, like, we heard you, we know you don't like short games, so we made Call of Duty Black Ops 6 longer than the recent one. Which leads to that, exactly, they're technically not wrong.
The SEALs have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
Modern Warfare 3 campaign was like playing Warzone with cutscenes in it. Yeah, that's what I noticed, and that's what I heard Private Pile. Did you play it? The new game will be the same length as other COD games, 6 to 8 hours long. Yep. But can be as quick as like 3 to 5 hours if you just play through it. Which, you know, Resident Evil 2 Remake, that's a game that can take you. It can take you like 10 to 12 hours to beat. You know, it can take a person like 10 plus hours to beat Resident Evil 2 Remake. Then there's me who speed ran it and beat it in under an hour. You know what I mean? It's like it's a game can be really fast, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so short that they can do that. Call of Duty is just such a big offender of that. Holy, you killed that guy? Helping dad. Helping dada by occasionally
Mercenaries win.
trying to help him aim or shoot, or pressing other buttons that might be helpful. The new game will be the same. Yeah, I played it one time and played for like 3 hours, then quit. I've never beat it. Modern Warfare 3 remake, right? And Modern Warfare 3 original is like widely is highly regarded in the Call of Duty community, right? Big Mama, I'll eat after. I'm playing games. What? Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, I can bring her over. Want to bring her over? Oh, she keeps looking down. I feel like I took the controller too. Ah! That's my trigger finger. Someone replaying a game isn't the same as someone playing the game for the first time. RA1 is short if you know what to do, but if you don't, exactly, and that's exactly right. A first time playthrough is always going to be really long when you don't know what you're doing.
The seals have breached the perimeter.
But when you know what to do, obviously it's not going to be as long. But Call of Duty games, even not knowing what you're doing, are generally short games. What is happening? What is happening is the best question, because I don't know what I'm
The
doing.
seals have been eliminated.
I think we have some new returning players. That's awesome. Hello, returning players. I'm assuming they're new. They don't quite seem to have a grasp on. Oh God. She's like, I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game. She threw my controller on the ground. Or not threw, she knocked it over. Yeah, like I've beaten Resident Evil 1 original. I used to speedrun it. I'm a bad comparison because I used to speedrun different Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 1 original, I beat it. For Chris, I believe 43 minutes, and for Jill, 37 minutes. I don't remember. It's on the speedrun website. It's on the speedrun website. Resident Evil 2 Remake, I beat it under I think 59:33 is my fastest time, was 59 minutes 33 seconds.
Mercenaries win. The seals have breached the
I was working the speedrun Resident Evil 2 original, and I got it under an hour, I think. Or almost under an hour. Did she knock it? No, she didn't. I just had it on my desk waiting for the next round, and she just knocked it over. She's like, I'm done with this. Hey, Zombie World. I got the Resident Evil 1 remake with 2 different available story modes in it. Yeah. So you have Resident Evil 1 remake with Jill and Claire as the 2 stories. The 2 different stories. You can play either of them. And when you say 4 different characters, you probably mean like the 4 different skins. Oh, that guy's still alive. Good God. Hey Tribal, what's going on? How are you doing? I didn't like the Skin and Arion remake. Yeah, no, I didn't like him either. Like, the, do you mean like how they had BSAA Chris? Which is obviously like super shredded Chris compared to the regular Chris. Hey Deglamong, you've been playing Helldivers 2, it's really good. That's what I've heard. I've heard nothing but good things about Helldivers 2. Oh yeah. Sarah Connor, Chris, and douchebag Jill. Chillin' man, meditating on a moment. That's awesome. I love to hear it.
The seals have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
It has Joe and Chris, and then next to him there's 2 other characters I've never seen before with a whole nother different story mode. Jill, you're probably, the story mode is probably like the battle mode. I forget what it's called. Basically Starship Troopers. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Deglamong. That's the comparison that I've gotten. Is very... So I feel like Helldivers... So Helldivers 2 came out before the Starship Troopers game, right? Wow, the red smoke weighs nothing? So it did come out... so I feel like when Helldivers 2 came out, everybody was like, oh, this is like a perfect comparison game to Starship Troopers, and I feel like that helped gain a lot of traction for the Starship Troopers game, which I don't know how well that's performed. Just need vehicles, which are coming soon. Oh, that's cool. That's good, man. That's good to hear that they're adding, making changes, and all that good stuff. Roger that. Roger that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Bigger is my new SOCOM on PS5. Have they been really good on PS5? I should download it on PC and check it out. And it's really good. Very similar to SOCOM. That is free on PC, right? Opening up Steam, store. This guy's gonna land a grenade right on me. Yeah, I told you. Fucking A, these people, dude. These no-lifers, because there's a lot of no-lifers on SOCOM, unfortunately, they can fucking pinpoint accuracy, drop a grenade on your nose. Google search, you'll see the case. Wait, what? Oh, the Resident Evil. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Private File. So you must have Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake. Actually, that might be the 2. Isn't there only 2? Origins. Resident Evil Origins. Resident Evil Origins Collection. Yeah, I believe that's just 0 and 1. Yeah. Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. Both of them, honestly, pretty good. Pretty good, indeed. Oh yeah, Vigor. I was looking up Vigor. Vigor. Vigor is free. How long does a match on Vigor normally last? Is it like 20 minutes? Is it like a battle royale? Yeah, just 0 and 1. Yep.
Bomb planted. Successful. Please win.
Depends what game type. I play free-for-all and team deathmatch, usually 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, so are they like, you die, you come back, respawn, or the 1 life per round? How'd they work? I'll go the way. Yes, fuck you, dude. Oh, there's a guy there. I can't see him anymore. We lost him. Yeah. Oh my god, you saw the blood spatter on that guy. Fucking Dexter Morgan would be figuring out a crime scene right now. Would be like my trajectory and where I was standing and my height and all that stuff. Free for all is respawn, which is great. Deathmatch is round based. Oh, okay, so 1 life per round. That's awesome, actually. That's really cool. Why haven't we seen Billy in RE since 0? That is a very, very good and common question. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's one of the many characters that you could totally they could totally reintroduce him if they decide to. Like for all we know, like honestly, they could if they wanted to, they could like do Resident Evil 9, include Rebecca in it in some capacity, and then just run into Billy, right? Have Billy show up. Sheva, they could include Sheva, which I would love. Always use more Sheva. You excited for Subnautica? Daisy mode, no. Okay. I is good then. Good. You heard about the fan theory about. No, what's. I might have. What is the fan theory you're talking about?
Bomb planted. Demolition successful. Mercenaries win.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh my god, I was muted the whole time. I was muted. Oh man. So I'll just re-say everything that I said. Oh, no. Yes, they should bring back Tribal Sheva. Just put her in a game. This is Sheva in her tribal outfit, and just don't worry about it. I'll be like, I am not worried about this at all. And then you said, so the fan theory is that he became the Nemesis. That's an interesting fan theory, but what I don't like about it is, like, there's no reason for it, you know? Why would Billy, like why would they be like, put him in the Nemesis program, right? Why would they need him specifically? Like, why would they handpick Billy? When, like, unless the argument is that the Nemesis has to be like a highly trained soldier, but there's probably better options available than Billy. Oh, absolutely, Stick. Jack mutes himself once again. I mute myself. I'm holding the baby again for a moment while Mama puts away stuff. I just assume Billy died in Raccoon City, which is a good assumption. Because obviously RE0 ends, and there is Rebecca and I think Billy. I don't remember, was Billy standing there with her, or did he walk off already? They're standing on top of a mountain, and I love how they're like, huh. Or not them, but you as like the game player. You're like, huh, so there's another mansion just 5 feet over there. We just left a mansion training facility, and there's just a mansion over there, too. You know, it's like, it's funny. Conceptually, it's funny. Because you're like, you have the mansion training facility in RE0, and the Spencer mansion is just, obviously, I'm just like, you know, I'm joking to a degree. It's not right next door, but it's like within viewing distance. They're just like, oh, and the Spencer mansion just over there. He's so interesting in control. Wish you were interested in that.
Granata! Я бросаю!
Alright. They salute themselves. So there we go. Like there's just no reason for him to be Nemesis. Like, yeah, you could argue maybe he did die, and you know, he could have died in the Alkali Forest. The forest is freaking riddled with crazy monsters. And let's be real, Rebecca carried in RE0. Plus, the Nemesis project was held in the European branch. There you go. Yeah, right. Like that's just even makes it even better. That makes even more sense. He lives after grid. I understand why we wouldn't see Shiv again, because she works in Africa, but if a game takes place there again, I think oh, absolutely. And that's probably the only reason why they would put it in Africa, is to include her. They should bring in regardless. I don't think that's true. The last known information about him is Rebecca's report on him, which is lost with Raccoon City. That's also true. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. He probably died in Raccoon City when they nuked it. They salute each other. Okay, that it's been about a year since I played RE0. I played RE0 about a year ago, and I actually did the item box mod where you added an item box into the game, and the door skip. The last mention of Billy, then Rebecca's report in RE2 on N64. I don't think they're reported in the PS1 or PC version. Yeah, I don't recognize it. Billy died during or before Raccoon City, or is he after grid? One of those two happened. So Billy's either while we don't know what happened to Billy, what we do know is he's either alive or dead. He's either alive or he died. He's one of those two. I'm just kidding. I would say, obviously, they could just do whatever they want with the story and then just be like, yeah, he survived because he escaped on a helicopter. You know? But at the same time, actually, he probably... So let's think about it. He probably left Raccoon City. If he didn't die in the Alkali Forest, he probably wasn't in Raccoon City when it got nuked. Because Raccoon City got nuked on October 1st, I think it was, right? And Resident Evil 1, so RE0 takes place like the night before Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 takes place in, June? Am I remembering that right? Resident Evil 1's in June, and then, Resident Evil 2... Resident Evil, 3 is September 28th, Resident Evil 2 is September 29th. I acknowledge my tribal chief. Hey, Eric, how are you? We're just, we're really digging deep into some Resident Evil fan series. What happened to Billy? Tribal! Wait. There you go. RE1 was July 24th. Okay. And then RE3 was September 28th. July 1994, RE0 and 1. RE2 takes place at the end of September. Yeah, because RE3 is September 28th or 27th. I want to say 28th, and then RE2 is the 29th, and then RE3... RE2 takes place over the course of one day. And then Resident Evil 3 takes place the day... Resident Evil 3 occurs the day before Resident Evil 2, and ends the day after Resident Evil 2. So Resident Evil 3 takes place over the course of 3 days. Because our Raccoon City got nuked on October 1st.
Прикрой меня!
Oh, Jesus. No! Of course I fall down two, like, ledges.
Я бросаю!
Meanwhile, our Code Veronica takes place 6 months after the... Yeah, which is... Feels random, doesn't it? Because Claire... So Claire... leaves Raccoon City at the end of RE2. October 1st. Or, September 29th.
Demolition successful.
Something like that. And then she just... well, obviously she does a lot of research and stuff, and then she's led to the training facility in Alaska. Billy was charged in court related to military things. Yeah, no, he was. He is a felon. He was charged with killing these innocent people in, I think, Africa when he was a Marine. That's why he was a prisoner but I don't remember. I actually don't remember what's the deal. Like, was he set up, or I don't remember how he ended up, or I think he was actually led. I think he was forced to do it by his commander. If I'm remembering it correctly, I think he was forced to do it. Because he was, like, innocent to some degree, you know? After leaving, Claire heads toward the Umbrella base in Europe, before being captured and sent to Rockford Island, where she meets Steve, Wesker, and Alfred. I don't have it on here? What? Well, I have it here. I know I have it here. Maybe, maybe I don't. Oh, little fishy, come see my hook. I think it would be hard to bring him back in a non-remake. Yeah, I really want a Code Veronica remake. But I think a RE0 remake could be pretty cool if they give it the treatment. Resident Evil 0 remake, Code Veronica remake. I would most want a Code Veronica remake. I would also really like a Resident Evil Outbreak remake where they just make one game covering Outbreak File 1 and 2. And an RE0 remake could be cool as well. If they give it the Resident Evil 4 remake treatment, where what they did was they really fixed a lot of issues with the story. They fixed a lot of like just general issues. They made it scary because RE4 wasn't scary. The unit commander gave him the order, but Billy didn't do it. They proceeded and he tried to stop them, so I would say they pinned the deed on Billy entirely. Oh yeah. This is so stupid, man. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, Outbreak remake, just put both together. I love the Outbreak. At this point, I'm down for whatever remake. I'm more interested in a remake than I am on a new game. I would prefer a remake over Resident Evil 9. Well, Rav. I was really into. I'm gonna show you a video. I was like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia for a while, just diving into like why I think. God. I was like really. You mean the mailroom scene? No. I'll show you. That was you. That was me. RE9 will hook me in if Jill is a yes. But I don't want that. I don't want RE9. The reason why I want a remake over an RE9 is because the remakes, at least we're getting like the survival horror. You know, we're getting good games. Resident Evil 9. What if it's just a village? What if I didn't whiff on that shot? The world would be a better place.
The seals have been eliminated.
Ah! That was me!
Mercenaries win.
I play Code Veronica on Dreamcast. It was hard for me to get past the piano part. Oh, that piano's a bitch. I always loved it. I love this map, Eric. For sniping, my favorite. Let me scroll 10 miles down my TikTok to find when I was posting Resident Evil. I was posting Resident Evil TikToks. I have so many. They should have a search option.
That point secured.
We'll continue in a moment. Well, the next RE game will be 9 before a remake. I don't know if that's been confirmed. There's really been no news about the next Resident Evil. The only news we've really gotten was the fan remake of Code Veronica got shut down. You know, because Code Veronica was like on the they were on a cusp of releasing a fan-made remake of Code Veronica, which I saw gameplay of a lot. You know, I was kind of keeping an eye on it. And Sony shut it down. Which, I mean, come on, it's not surprising they shut it, or Capcom. It's not surprising per se that they shut it down. Whoops! God damn! Don't stop moving, dude. It's not Rutger, it's not surprising they shut it down, but it's almost like one shot for real? Oftentimes it's like they shut it down because they're about to do their own thing, you know? It is dumb for people to remake a game while Capcom's doing them, absolutely. And that's what happened with that. It ended up being an absolute waste of time because they got so far and they got the rug just pulled out underneath. Yeah, man, I'm scrolling through my TikTok. I'm gonna find.
The mercenaries have been eliminated.
I'm gonna show you a few different things because I had a lot of
Seals
fun.
victorious.
I had a lot of fun breaking down stuff in Resident Evil. I love finding Easter eggs. Let's see. I love finding, you know, like, I love finding things in the remake that were in the original Resident Evil 4. Wow, that clutch right pile? Kind of like how there were those people who were remaking, was it Call of Duty 2? And then they ripped it out. Dun, 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 dun. Yes! Shot him in the hip! You'll never walk again! Oh, good God. If they wanted to do it, they should have stayed quiet, and then when it's done, it's done, release it there when people will be able to play and Capcom can't do shit. That's true. But they were so open and public. Oh no, I missed so many shots.
That point secured.
Oh my God. Oh no, how mad.
Mercenaries win.
Na 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 na. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you some stuff, Rav. I'm excited. It's gonna be funny.
Nav point secured.
But yeah, they like really publicized the remake of their remake of Code Veronica. And obviously, once Capcom caught wind of like where they were just like, nope.
Nav point secured.
Damn it.
Action monitor. Action command.
Again in the same spot. Same spot twice in a row. They're like, Rutger. Rutger. No. Rutger, like, why do I keep going there? I think Rutger's actually fixing the game for me. Gun's hot. Somebody, wait, no, that's us. We're red. My gun's hot. Oh, there he is. Wait, one more time. What? Blew this man's elbow off.
Seals have been eliminated.
All these fan projects based on IPs need to stay quiet because it's always the same outcome. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. They don't... Especially the Code Veronica remake. I'm pretty sure ripped a lot of assets from RE2 remake. Like, I think Jill was ripped. I mean, Claire. Or at least how she looked was ripped out of it. Because the character movement, I actually didn't like the character movement. It looked unpolished. Is like the best way to describe the character movement of Code Veronica. It was unpolished, you know. It wasn't janky. Like, you could, if you were playing and you weren't staring at the character's body, you know, like, because when you're the viewer, you're looking at the game as well as the character, you know. But when you're the player, you're not necessarily looking at the person you're controlling. You're just like looking at the environment. It's kind of like when Task Force came out, or HR. Let's use HR. HR is like a really good example. HR, you play the game. When you're the player, the game's kind of fun. It's not bad. But when you're the viewer and you're watching the gameplay as well as the character movement just does not look good. Okay. Damn it. You had to stare at her body. How are you not going to make a woman?
The seals have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
Well, homie, that hood's tighter than Kenny's. So tell me, baby girl, if your belly button's not an innie, then I'm outie. You can do this on your own, but everyone knows. Yeah, I have some... Did you play Village, Rav? Did you play RE Village? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. That's good. I'm gonna go through a couple of videos that I made after this match. This is my last SOCOM match of the night. I usually only play for about 2 hours on Wednesdays so that I can take care of a few things before going to bed. I go into the office Thursday morning, so I have to wake up early. Alright guys, I'm gonna head on out. Thanks for the game. Let me hang. Hey, Tyler, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, Tyler. Have a wonderful evening. Everybody but that guy. Oh, Rucker, no. But after this match, I'm gonna show you some Resident Evil TikToks that I made. Because when Village came out, I beat it, and after I beat it, I actually learned. I was like, I actually really didn't like this game. I actually really didn't like it because I didn't like how. I didn't like the folklore side of it. You know what I mean? Is that the right word? You know, like with the Lycans and the vampires and all that stuff. I didn't like that. Before I go. Yes. So what happened is when I went to replay the game, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Yeah, MVP Dak VP, MVP Dak VP. I understand the not liking the world and stuff is different. It was just a different game. It didn't have much of a Resident Evil feel to it. Ethan never really did feel like Resident. Alright, that was it for SOCOM. Now. Oh, and I got that error again. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually kind of go through my TikTok and just show you guys. Here's my TikTok. For a little while I was doing a lot of Resident Evil. So we'll start with this one. This was just like stuff I noticed in the we'll just go through it.
Dak is back, and I found another Easter egg in the finale of Resident Evil 4.
Oh god, I hope that this doesn't. That'd be kind of annoying. I'll just mute it if it does.
Remake.
Excellent.
Dak is back, and I found another Easter egg in the finale of Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. Let's recap what I've already brought you. First, we have a pair of Resident Evil 5 Easter eggs. Here's Excelgione and the Underground Garden. We then have Chris Redfield from Resident Evil Revelations. However, I did find more.
Billions.
Not quite, but I did find one in my most recent playthrough of Village. Playing as Chris near the end of the game in Mother Miranda's lab, you can go up to this desk and look at the photo of Village.
Yeah, this was. I found this in my most recent playthrough of Village. I was like, wait a goddamn second.
I did find more.
Billions.
Not quite, but I did find one in my most recent playthrough of Village. Playing as Chris near the end of the game in Mother Miranda's lab, you can go up to this desk and look at the photos. Here you'll find a familiar picture. That's because it's shown here on Wesker's monitor. And if you read the letter next to it, you'll find that it is one of the founders of Umbrella, President and CEO, Oswald E. Spencer. We find out here that he stayed in this village 15 years prior to founding the Umbrella Corporation and was inspired by Mother Miranda's research. However, their convictions differed. Mother Miranda seeking only to bring back her daughter using the mold, while Oswald E. Spencer aimed to change the world. Thinking a virus would be more effective, he leaves the village and discovers the progenitor virus in Africa. Then starts a company with friends and colleagues which he says he'll call Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. Dak is back, and I found it.
Yeah, well, that's what I found so interesting because that end scene of so you said you think Resident Evil 5 the next one's being remade. That's what I've been saying since the first time I beat RE4 Remake, because there's so much Resident Evil 5 references. You know, they have Excelgione, they have the what I call it? I had it in there. I forget the name of it. But they had a lot of Resident Evil 5 references, but they've also had other references too, which I just showed you. What is this one? What is this?
Back, and I found another Easter egg in the finale of Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed.
I reposted it?
I've already brought you.
Did I post it twice? Or did I just rewatch it? I don't know if I reposted it. Let me find my, I had a... Oh, you see, like, look at this. This was interesting.
Have you wondered what happened to Leon's original knife? Or why does this knife look so familiar? If you examine the description, we'll see where we've seen this knife before.
Marvin Browner.
Leon Kennedy.
You'll need this. And don't make my mistake.
So his Knife in Hour 4 remake was the knife that Marvin gave him. But it's just a standard issue knife, so it's not that crazy.
Also, if you destroy all 15 Castellan statues, you'll unlock the primal knife which we've seen before.
So that's his original knife. From Resident Evil 4 original, you have to unlock it. What was this one? New Easter egg I found. Yeah, look, these were April 20th of 2023. These were a year and a half ago. Isn't that just crazy? I was playing the fuck out of Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Hey everyone, in one of my latest videos, I explained how it's clear the remake
Baba
of
Booey!
Resident Evil 5. In that
Hey, Tim.
video, I explained that there were several hints in
It's a cool connection, right?
Resident Evil 4 Remake. Just as a quick refresher, we see here in this first box, we have one of the main antagonists of Resident Evil 5, Excella Guion. In the second box here, we have the underground garden from Resident Evil 5, but I found another interesting Easter egg on my latest completion. I recognize this image right here. I thought it looked familiar, and here's why. It's Chris Redfield from Resident Evil Revelations. You can clearly see the resemblance. I found it very interesting that they added this image into the scene. Maybe they plan on remaking Revelation, or it could simply be that Chris is also in Resident Evil 5. What do you think? Hit that follow for more Resident Evil Easter eggs.
Yeah, so see, there's that one. Like, it's like the more that I played it, the more I noticed. And then when at the time of me playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, I actually hadn't played Resident Evil Revelations 1, and I'd only played Village one time, you know? Yeah, I was uploading just a ton of, I don't know, I have a billion videos on here, but, whoa, what the? I really enjoyed. Oh, this was a crazy one. The most recent time that I played Resident Evil 7.
Jack Baker is sick.
Yeah, I played. I've beaten Revelations actually a couple of times now. I beat it a few times within the past year and a half. I had beat Resident Evil Revelations 2 a long time ago, but yes, I played Revelations 1 recently and beat it.
Baker is sick.
This wasn't my first time playing 7. I beat 7 many times, but this never happened to me before.
Hey, I need that leg. What?
I just collected my leg. And then he put a freaking health vial down for me. I didn't either, Rav. This was my most recent playthrough. I've beaten 7 multiple times.
Jack Baker is
That was like messed up, right? I don't think I uploaded any Revelations videos. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. No, I had a lot of fun uploading these Resident Evil videos when I was doing them.
Ashley hates Leon on chandeliers.
Leon, what are you doing?
Don't even think about trying this yourself.
Me? As if. Leon, are you kidding me? Jumping across chandeliers, seriously, who does that?
What are you, my mother?
Ashley hates Leon.
Have I played Code Veronica? Yes, actually. I believe I have Code Veronica on my... Yep, there we go. I got a full Code Veronica playthrough. I got multiple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's just one playthrough. But yeah, I have a full playthrough of Code Veronica. What is she wearing? So she was wearing my favorite mod for her. It's just this this skin, this outfit. It says game over, and I just loved it so much. I have another video of it. Just I think it's just pictures of it. Right here. It's this right here. Oh, look at that. This video has 24 and a half.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
People love this video. I still get likes and comments on it, and I posted this a year and a half ago. But it's just this shirt with game over with this like black outfit, and I got this pigtail mod, so she had a pigtail and a ponytail instead. The most recent time I played it, she was Princess Zelda, and Link was Leon was Link. Check this out. This was really funny too. This was another mod I did.
After you, I insist. Such a gentleman. Now you owe me. Please, heads up. Now we're even. It's always like this with you.
I played Resident Evil so much I was just doing a ton of mods all the time. Tons of mods and just funny stuff. I had more videos I wanted to upload that I never did. Like, I had one video where the mod was called Len, just Len, and he had like this super like puckered face, and I didn't know about it, and then when I saw it, I laughed so hard I was like crying. Maybe I have it on my PC. Let me look. I might have it on my PC somewhere. I might have saved it. If I did, it like made me laugh, crying so hard. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my god, I have a million mods. Let me see. Oh, here it is. I did find it. I didn't expect this. Watch this. This was too funny. So I loaded this Len mod. I'd never seen it before. This was new.
This might be really silly, but let's give a look at Leon. Oh my god!
Yeah, I laugh even harder here in a second.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment.
Oh my god!
But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought.
Oh my god!
Can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs.
It looks like an
won't bring
anime
your men
character.
back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government?
My boy!
You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think
Oh, God.
I'm doing all this for revenge? Isn't that what this is all about? See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. No mercy.
It was so funny. I have a million. Look all this Ari videos I have. I don't think I have any that was anywhere near as funny as that, but that Len, it killed me. It was so funny. That was pretty good. It was so funny. But yeah, I played so many different mods and stuff. Like you saw the Mario mod. I had mods where where Leon was dressed up as Lucera. Did you see this? My mod that I had somebody make for me with my jacket.
You too, huh?
Pokemon. Yeah, I knew I must have showed you. Here I have them. Here we are in our RE2 outfits.
You know I don't work in...
Yeah, I had a lot of mods that I was always like, I put over 100 hours into RE4, which it actually feels kind of low. $100 is a lot, but I felt like I put more into it because I played the F out of it. Got crop top Leon with a tramp stamp. There's it's called Casual Ashley. So she's like wearing just like a sweater and leggings with blue hair. I must have one that shows off her game over outfit a little bit better. Una Forastero. Yeah, I have a million things. I was really into RE4 Remake. I didn't even like the original that much. I really didn't even care that much for the original until I replayed it while I was waiting for the remake, and then I was like, oh, this is actually better than I thought it was.
Present for you.
This made me laugh. I sidestep a machete.
Baby, don't be like...
Ashley!
Just whack.
Ashley!
I think I had another time. No. This was on professional mode right here.
Careful.
Which the fact that it's on professional is not what is impressive. What's impressive is I realized you can just sidestep all of his attacks. You can just slowly walk to his attacks. Resident Evil 4, the huge change in the series. Yeah, and I love. Yeah. And that's what I didn't like. I didn't like the change that RE4 brought because it wasn't very it wasn't scary anymore. All right. but it's a good time. All right, so that's gonna be it. Is there anything going on? There's not. Okay. Well, so that's gonna be it for me, everybody. I'm gonna end my stream. RE3 and RE4 with a huge difference from RE3 to RE4. You mean, right? But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate the love and support. I will be live again on Friday for SOCOM II, 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, we're gonna continue until dawn. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a wonderful remainder of your Wednesday, and I hope I see you Friday. RE0, the last survivor horror of the series. Yep. Eric, you're absolutely right. I could talk about Resident Evil all day. Have a nice day tomorrow. You too, Eric. I'm glad you had a blast, Rutger. I had fun too. Peace, Tim. What happened on Friday? What do you mean? What do you mean what happened on Friday? Friday is going to be SOCOM II. SOCOM II. No, Saturday until dawn. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Have a good night.